Ami. Today I'm going to tell you my BTS story. My BTS story started with a single song that somehow snowballed into full on fangirling. And let me tell you, it was completely unexpected. I had this idea that I was already really old for fangirling. Like, come on. As a teenager, I was a huge fan of One Direction, and it hasn't waned ever. So, I didn't think I'd ever get into another band full on fangirling type because I listen to band music from bands, but I also don't follow music like this. So this was a unexpected journey. Okay, so let's get started. The first BTS song that I listened to was the Coldplay collaboration My Universe. Now Coldplay is one of my favorite band of all time. So when they collaborated with BTS, I was really curious about their music, but I also have this quirk about me that I really don't like listening to music that I don't understand the lyrics of. So it was kind of like, okay, I like it, but I'll probably delve deeper into it later. And that was it. But for over a year, I'll keep going back to that song. It was one of my most played song for 2021. Now, the next year, I got into Korean thrillers. First of all, it was interesting. The second thing that I noticed a couple of weeks into it was that the second thing that I noticed a couple of weeks into it was that the music was absolutely amazing. It suited the mood, the tone, and just everything about a show was complemented by the music. OSTs, that is. I got into the OSTs and I realized, okay, there's no way to enter K-pop with like, oh, this is how you start. I can't do that. I can't wait for the perfect introduction. So I just got into the OSTs that I really, really liked, and somehow that led me to Astro. Yes, I realize I'm making a BTS video. Why am I talking about Astro? But that was the first band that I got into that had more than five people in it. Five was the maximum. One Direction, five people. Uh, I wasn't sure that I would actually like listening to music with multiple people actually. So it was eye opening for me. But even then, I hadn't gotten into BTS because I had questions. Like, where do you start? Do you listen to the oldest music? Do you start from the newest ones? Do you watch the shows first? So I waited. I asked this question to my friends and I waited. While doing that, I started watching Warang. Warang stars Park Seo Joon and Park Hyung Sik, who are fantastic. I totally expected an amazing show, so there was that. The character that surprised me was Handsome. He was introduced as, you know, someone you don't think that will be interesting or will be significant. You know, he, his first see it was like, okay, this is a very beautiful human being, but I'm not sure what his role is. But as you get into it, he's amazing. The character is amazing. His growth is amazing. His struggles, his problems, his love, his emotions. It was just a beautiful, beautiful, acting. So it also left me really emotional. Okay, so I wasn't expecting that from the show. It was very lighthearted for almost the entirety of it. It felt very lighthearted, but then there was that. If you haven't watched it, you should. I'm not giving you any spoilers, okay? So after watching the show, I go to Google and I'm like, okay, let's see who plays the guy. Like, who's the okay, let's check out who plays the guy. Handsome. Like, he's interesting. He must have done quite a lot of work. And let's see what he has done, how he is. He's amazing. So his other work must be a reflection of that. So I go to Google and it says Han Sung is played by Kim Tae Hung. Who's Kim Tae Hung? Kim Tae-hung is V from BTS. Like, okay, now does that mean, huh? Is this his first show? Okay, yes, this is his first show and it is absolutely phenomenal. I have to listen to BTS now. I had to listen to BTS. So I started listening. Okay, a couple of days in, I realized that I have already been listening to BTS. To August is somewhere around this time I started watching K dramas. So this whole time I've been agonizing over where to start with BTS, what to do with BTS, like what is the like where to start, who to listen to first, what to notice, what to know, what like things you need to know, things you do not need to know, like all about that. Like really wondering what to do, what not to do, and all that. And I've been listening to BTS the whole time. Like I love August D. I have like okay, like okay, I kept thinking to myself that okay, this is like I like this guy, but also it was in a playlist, so I didn't really like open up profiles and check out like, okay, what is it. So I've learned my lesson. I check people like okay, is he in a band? Yes, he's in a band. Is he in a band? No, he's in a former like he's formerly in a band. So yeah, this has been a learning experience in that section, that oh, so many people can sing there, because it's not like not everyone sings, not every actor sings, not every musician is part of a band, so it's like it's okay. But okay, this is like a surprise, but a beautiful surprise. Okay, beautiful surprise. What did I do next? Okay, I went to YouTube. There are a couple of guides into like a guide to BTS kind of, and I watched those. After that, I started listening to their music, and I also started watching non BTS. Then I discovered that there is a platform, Weavers, where Army talk to each other, collaborate, and can also interact with BTS. So that was a surprise, and it's like really amazing that you don't, they have their own platform which isn't paid, by the way. Like you have option, but no, it's not. It's free. So that was like okay, let's get into it. I went into it and I found amazing people there. I found friends I had for years also there, so like that was a very different kind of thing. But yeah, that's my BTS story. What's yours?